What's happening, y'all? It's J Cash back at you with another video. It's been a minute. It's been a while. It's been over a week. You know what I'm saying? Since I've hit y'all up with a video, but I'm hitting y'all up tonight with this video. Sitting here chilling, and let's get into it with the topic of the discussion. What is the game of women in America towards men? What is this game that they play? You know the game that they play, right? Well, let me give you some discussion or some real answers on the games that they play or the game of them of what they do. Their whole game is this: it is the manipulation tactics, it is a whole mind control thing to get in control of your mind. We as men in America, we have been under a deep spell of mind control. And this mind control is to do what? To make you feel like you ain't worth nothing. To lower your self esteem and to drop whatever standards that you have for them. This is the game that they play. The game that they also play is to do what? String you along, give you choosing signals, string you along with that. String you along with the what? Giving you their phone number, get a text message, they never answer your text. They play this whole rigmarole game to get you to play their game, and they hold all the cards and all of the standards towards you. And the reason why they do this because without your attention, or without our attention, and without none of that, non-sexual attention or sexual attention, they're nothing. They're empty, they're useless. It's just like a cup with no water in it. No substance, no nothing. So the cup is useless. That's basically what it is. And you're pouring into them and investing into them, and this is the game that they play. Get you all riled up and get your mind all riled up to get you to pander to them. This is why they always play the game of going on dates, not giving you no kind of real interest on the date, just use you for food. This is the games that they're playing. And their game towards us is because of what? We have been under this media, this feminism without using our heads and saying, hold up, this ain't right. This is not natural. We need to hold up a standard. And hell, we hold up a standard, they don't want to act right, then hell, they just be alone. They just be single in their 30s, 40s, hell, even 50s, or just die alone. If we hold standards like that and start holding these women up to a standard the way we like, we ain't putting up with it no more. Okay, you want to act like this and act like that? We ain't getting married then, or I'm not marrying. Matter of fact, I'll just take me a passport and I'll go somewhere else and explore my options there. And these games that they play towards you is because it is to get in your mind to make you feel like that you don't have any worth or any worth because of what the media told you, that you don't have no kind of value as a man. And we have allowed these women to run circles around us when they're actually dumber than we are naturally. They need us more than we need them. But too many men out here don't understand that. And they keep pumping these women head up because of what? They're scared to tell them the truth. And see, since we in this quarantine, you know what I'm saying, they can't get hit up like that. They can't go out to places and get all this attention, so now they're using the social media, all of these social networks. But it's still not enough. It's not better than the actual interaction with another person. It doesn't beat it, you know? And see, the reason why they want to play this game is because they want to have all the options and keep you at less and keep you at bay, keep you in the friend zone. This is all the games that they play. Use you for money, attention, whatever they can get out of you, and then turn around with the guy they want. They drop all their standards. Whatever they say to you, they drop them all. Women in America do it all the time. For the men that they want, the men that they find attractive, the men with all of this stuff, they drop all standards at all times. Hell, there'll even be a side chick. Even if he's married or he got a girlfriend, there'll be a side chick for him. This is the games that they play and then use you on the side just like you ain't nothing. And you guys sit up here and you sit up here over and over again wasting time. Instead of just, putting your thing in your pants and keeping your wallet in your pants. No, you rather got to go out and just pander to women and give all this attention away like your attention isn't nothing. Yes, it is. Your attention is everything. It don't seem like it, but it is. Just saying hey to them is attention. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to holler, making them laugh, that is all the attention. But they feel like that your attention doesn't mean anything, right? And whatever you do for them ain't nothing. This is the games that they play. Whatever you do is not enough. You're insufficient. All of this name calling, it is to trick us, and they have tricked us for a very long time. But we have allowed it because we failed to hold them at a standard. And when we don't hold them at a standard, we become a simp and we become a fool. And the more foolish we become, the more they'll run circles around us. The more they'll take from us. The more they'll keep doing this until you say no more. Until you stop it. Until you start holding yourself up to some standards. You can't hold nobody else up. So until you look at yourself and say, I'm the problem, I'm the simp, I need to hold myself up to some standards. Because they're holding themselves up to high regard. They think they deserve everything. Without doing nothing. No kind of skill, no nothing. This is the game that they play. Hold all the standards for you, then the men that they want, they ain't doing it. They get to dig them out and all of that. Because guess what? Attraction costs nothing. Attraction happens naturally. And they use this game towards you and tell you, you got to pay for this and you got to pay for that. No, you don't. I have gotten women to look at me and it had nothing to do with the dollars in your pocket. Now, the dollars in your pocket, it pay bills and all this other stuff, which is the second best thing. But them just genuinely liking you, you can't, no amount of game can do this. It happens naturally. But then they'll hold you all up to these standards. But then the men that they actually want to be with, or they actually want to screw around with, they drop them. This is what they do. All of that stuff that they say goes out the window. So you have to watch these women action, and when you see these women action and you see their so-called standards that they have, it's all bullshit. And too many of them are doing this. Too many of them are talking the same because they're being programmed. And we're being programmed too. We've allowed them to program us without us thinking, using our logic. Because they use our sexuality, us being horny, testosterone through the roof, and we got to hump something, we got to hit everything. You don't have to hit everything, man. Have you heard of something called being picky? You ain't got to hit everything every time or every woman that walks your way. But you don't want to be picky. You got to get all you can get, right? You young, get all you can get. Right? That's what it is. And then now that they got so big-headed, when we turn them down, they can't take that. You know why? Because we've been simping. We've not held up any kind of standards. See, if we held up to all the standards that men supposed to hold them to, all of this shit, this arrogant ego shit that they're doing, it wouldn't be happening. But it's happening because what? We've allowed it. Now the government had something to do with it first, but we have also been allowing them to program us to do it. To let them just run amok. And look what these women are doing with these games that they playing. Financial gain and all of that stuff. but it still leaves them unhappy. Why are they unhappy? Because they don't get the men that they want. So all of the games that they play, it does come to an end, fellas. There's always an end road of this game that women in America play towards us men. So you have to understand that they are doing this. It is because you're allowing them controlling your mind. And anytime these women control our minds, they control our body, they control our actions, they control everything about us. Every time we let them run this game on us, giving us all these standards when they hell, when we the ones supposed to be asking them all these questions. Because we the ones should be asking all these trust and all this stuff. What they asking for. We the ones should be saying, if we doing this and doing that, we should be able to trust you. But we ain't doing that. We ain't telling them, okay, woman, okay, women, you gotta show yourself approval. If you can't show yourself approval by your actions, then no. Marriage and all this other stuff that men have to provide for you for is off. But now they feel like now they've got the game now. They can divorce, they can break up with you, they can break your heart, they can do whatever they want to do to you and all that other stuff. It is because this is the game that they're playing. They have flipped everything towards them and nothing towards us. So the game has flipped. The women have been over us and we have been beneath them. That's the game that's been going on. Us as below, they are above. When it is false. We know that it's false. Because at the end of the day, they need us more than we need them. Trust me on that. But with that, guys, I'm out. Thank you. Peace.